Hello, everybody. How you doing? How have you been? It's been a minute. So, right now, I'm going to talk to you about what's been going on, update you on my condition. So, again, I'm Carruthers-Shelton, and today is March the 22nd, 2019, and I'm going to talk to you about what's been going on with me with the polymyositis. I'm still on the prednisone, and they had tapered it down as of like last week. So I was on 40, and so my PCP tapered it down to 35. Then I got a call today that starting tomorrow it will go down to 30. But great news, I will be going to see the specialist Monday, and then I'll also see a cardiologist. So, let's see, was it yesterday? Day before yesterday, I went to see the pulmonary doctor, and that is because I'm having some tenderness up in here and here. I know I also have issues with bronchitis, but I don't have a cold or anything. So, but I know when I had flares before, it would be like puffiness in here, tenderness, and then I've had some issues with chest pains, which is something I hadn't had before. That tense, like I'm grabbing my chest like this. I was laying down writing a lesson, and all of a sudden, I just started feeling this pain. I thought maybe it's just because I'm laying, but it wouldn't go away. So I got up and I went and sat down, and then I kept myself calm. But it went away. It took a long time, but it left me really tender all through that area. So anyway, I'm going to get a chest x-ray to make sure that there's no scarring or anything going on with the lungs. And I'm having real short of breath because, y'all, I am weighing a whole whopping 184 pounds. Now, that's a lot of weight. I think when I went in January the 24th, I was weighing probably 160 something. And so I'm weighing 184 pounds as of day for yesterday. So I don't know, different scales show different. Either way it go, I'm 180 at least. So carrying that weight on me, then the prednisone is also keeping me swollen with my legs and feet. Now, I'm doing my turmeric and my ginger and from Wakaya, and I know it's a great difference in it once I use it when I go to bed and I wake up in the mornings. So I know that works. But when I'm up all day and my feet are dangling and I'm not being able to prop them up really when I'm sitting up, so it swells, and my feet be like, they be humongous that I'm scooting at times. So that's dealing with the prednisone. The stuttering, as you can tell, I'm not stuttering like I was, praise be to God, but I do stutter still a little bit. And of course, they say that is due to the prednisone too, the side effects, but it could be some other things going on as well. Let's see what else is going on. The nodules that I showed y'all. I don't know if you can see it now because I got this tight turtleneck on, but I have a nodule. You can see that puffiness. Right there. See that? I got that on. I broke my necklace. That's the second one I done broke. Okay. see some. Hold on, y'all. Okay, it's not broke. It's that little hook. Okay. Okay. Anyway, and then I got the same on this side. So I will be going to get ultrasounds done of these, of really the whole neck, because there's a swelling that's going on this side here. And so we're going to find out what's going on with that. That's new. So we're gonna find out what's going on with that. And so far, my CPK count has been staying low with the prednisone and the things that I've been doing with Wakaya, which I have been doing my turmeric and ginger, the turmeric at night. But what I have found to help my stomach a lot more, me just doing the ginger during the day, like I drink it as a tea during the day, putting it together, 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric, 1/4 teaspoon of ginger, and that together has helped a lot with my stomach and other ailments like my fibromyalgia. Not mine, I'm not claiming it. I'm diagnosed with fibromyalgia. And so let me get this for you and show you what I'm talking about. So this is what I use. This is nothing but turmeric powder, but high quality, high impact quality. Okay, it's not that watered down stuff you get at the grocery store. Okay, this is pure, 100% organic and 100% pure. So you're not getting nothing but that. So I mix both of these, and I drink it more now during the day. I was using it less because I don't want to run out, and but I'm having to really up it, and it's not harmful. None of it's harmful. You use it till you get to what works for your body type, and it works for me. Okay, so so a lot of doctor's appointments, home health is starting to get into play. So we're getting that done. Has started a consulting with physical therapy. My legs are weaker now when I try to pull myself in with the wheelchair. So anytime I can get somebody to push me, I'm going to take that opportunity, because it's hard for me to use my legs now. Even trying to use the ball of my foot to pull myself, to walk yourself with the wheelchair like you walk yourself, that's not working too good. It'll work for a minute, and then Darlene just doesn't do good. And with this medicine, I'm on 2 different, because of the steroids, the prednisone, I'm on 2 different blood pressure medicine. One I take in mornings along with the Humalog, and they're talking about giving me something extra because the sugar is running high. This is even without me eating anything like a piece of candy or something, because eating a piece of candy or something, it brings it up way high, like 4 or 5. I had a reading the other day, and I hadn't eaten anything wrong this particular day. I ate everything right, and my sugar went up to over 600, and the meter wouldn't even give me a specific number. So I had just got back in from an appointment, and so I took the Humalog and waited, because I called the Walgreens to make sure, to see what I needed to do, and she told me to wait 35, 40 minutes, check it again. If it's still reading over 600, go to the emergency room immediately. And but it went down from that to 425. Then I ate me some okra, and it went down to 405. So it kept going down. So that was the highest I've ever, since I've been diagnosed with diabetes type 2, that I've ever known my the sugar to go up that high. And the strangest things, I didn't have anything from it. I didn't have no headaches, no chest pains, nothing. So that's a blessing that I didn't. Far as the weakness, like I said, I'm working on that. I'm still having the weakness in my fingers, my hands, wrists, arms, whatever this muscle is back through here. So, just the swellings and things. So, what else? The pains, I'm still doing what I do with Wakaya, just been keeping me off the pain medicines. Pain medicine didn't really work for me because it constipated me. I already had problems with constipation from child on up, so it just made it twice as hard. And then I was using the pain patch to help with the fibromyalgia. But with using Wakaya's products, I haven't had to take any pain medicines. Not even with the nerve thing. I did do the gabapentin, which I haven't since I've been home. But when I was in the nursing home, I did the gabapentin along with my CBD oil, pain relief roller ball. So this is my Wakaya CBD oil that I use. There's no THC in it at all, and this has kept me from being in pain. You can rub it. I rub it on my backside, my bottom, my lower back, the top of the butt, on down my butt cheeks, and your coccyx, your tailbone. I use it there because that's where I hurt a lot, dealing with sciatica. Also dealing with the scoliosis. So shoulder pains, knee pains, I put this on. This has helped me stay pain free along with using these with it. So you use these together, these two as a combo. You use them together, not separate. This is an anti-inflammatory, turmeric and ginger together. So I use that. And for those of you know that I have also, pain keeps you awake and you can't sleep. But before that, I had trouble sleeping, sleep apnea, and Wakaya Perfections. I'm turning this way. Relaxation and sleep. This helps a lot. With sleeping, I sleep like a baby. And I'm having dry mouth, y'all, because I'm antibiotics for the lymph nodes, then the 2 different blood pressures, then I got the 3-a-day Humalog and the insulin night, and what else? So anyway, I wanted to share that with you because those things do work. So that's basically it that I can catch you up on. I know when I don't put this on, I can tell a difference. Like today, I've been up a lot and sitting, and I can tell that it's like the nerve pain, the nerve back there in your butt when you don't sit too long, it's there. And I can tell when I hadn't used it comparing to when I do use it. And then I'll share with you with this. Now, this is liquid CBD Go. And I use this as well. And, this helps with your immune system. It helps with your pancreatitis. And your kidneys, there have been reports, people who have been on dialysis that have used the liquid CBD, and they're off of dialysis. Of course, their doctors have to take them off. You don't take yourself off of anything. And you can use these with your medication. Now, if you are on any kind of like blood thinners, if you don't, what's it called, Coumadin, then you can't use the turmeric, but you can use the ginger. At least ask your doctor and find a doctor that knows about turmeric and ginger, because some doctors, just be honest, some of them they're just not out for you getting better, and they're not caring about things of called, and these are not supplements. This is microfoods. You cook with this, y'all. It's turmeric and ginger. It's microfood. So a lot of them just don't know about it. Doctors don't go to school for it, so they don't know. But you got a lot of doctors that do know what these benefits are, and they will tell you, use it. If it works, use it. So anyway, I try to measure about this much, I would measure. You put 15 drops under your tongue, and this has 750 CBD oil in it. And we have a cream that has 350. But these are things that I'm using along with selenium, magnesium, and enzymes, along with my prednisone, as until we get to see the specialist Monday. I'm so excited because, I'm talking about the stem cells. I posted on my Facebook page about the doctor who found from the UK, and I forgot her name. It's on my page. You want to go to my page, Carruthers-Shelton. You see a picture of me, and you'll just see that on there. So, but anyway, I'm ready, y'all. And I know the funds has got to be there. So I found out how much the stem cells for the polymyositis will cost. We're going to talk in details about some things. And now on my Facebook page, I do have a GoFundMe account, and it's under Blue Nadia, and it's on my page. You see a picture of me and one of my sisters in Christ, and who I love dearly and trust her very much. And that is for the regenerative cell therapy. It was for my bones on bones in my shoulders. So missed out on that appointment due to transportation. They had to set it to April the 19th, which is a good thing, because now I get to see the specialist. See how God works? God worked it out. See, because, I needed to see the specialist first and then tell him what the specialist say, because he's still going to do the knees and my shoulders. So that's what the $11,000 is for. And so for those who have donated, I do appreciate it. It will stay there until the $11,000 is up, and then whenever the doctor would be notified that the fund is there, and then he would set the date. Because before that, I'm pretty sure there's some things I'm going to have to prepare my body for. But he will set the date, and then the day of the procedure, then the money will be taken out and going to the doctor. But anyway, but we're going to take care of this polymyositis, and because I don't like being on medicines, and I want natural. No medications, but I want it to work. Y'all, I've been dealing with this all my life. I've been in pain all my life. Just didn't know it was this. Like I didn't know I was born with scoliosis until 2001, and then I had a cousin who verified that. My mom just didn't tell me. Either she forgot or whatever the case may be. I had scoliosis, and I was born with it. And tell you how God is. I was told that the doctors also told my mom when I was born that I wasn't supposed to make it. I wasn't supposed to be here, y'all. So I was a preemie. I weighed 2 pounds and 2.5 ounces. I guess that's why my mom used to call me Pookie Rabbit all the time. Maybe because I was so small like a baby rabbit. I don't know. But she nicknamed me Pookie Rabbit. Y'all don't want to know that, so shh, don't be telling nobody, okay? And don't see me on the street and holler, hey Pookie Rabbit, okay? But anyway, I think about that. A rabbit of all things. Anyway, I was very small for my size. But yeah, the doctor said that I wasn't supposed to make it. So that means God had a plan for me. He said we are predestined, and he had a plan for me from day one, all up until now. Everything that I've been going through my life, even things that I had no control over, things that I didn't do, things that people saying I did, but I know and God knows I didn't. And, everything from the health to all sorts of abuse, everything that I've been through, God had his hand on me. Everything in my health. Doctors didn't know what was wrong with me. I remember a doctor telling me that we've given you all the best medicine known to man, and you're still sick and fatigued. Because one day I was so fatigued, I was in college. And I was working. And I remember being so tired. I mean, I would just wanted to just fall. I didn't know what was wrong. Now, this doctor told me that we've done everything we could. So that's when I started doing other things. Like I started out doing it with Monavie. I've been with Monavie. And Monavie was some good stuff too. I started feeling better. And the doctor said, you know what? Something's wrong with you up here. And he said, that stuff don't work. That's just placebo. And I'm looking at this doctor like, really? I've been coming to you all these years, since the 90s, and you're telling me there's something. So I quit going to him and I went to another doctor. And he wanted to know who put me on all the medicines. I was on like 12 to 17 different medications, alternating. Also, to sleep, I was on Risperdal, which, man, makes you so ignorant you can't even function, That's why I quit taking Risperdal, because it just, you sleep good, but you can't wake up in the mornings. So, but all these issues that I had, that was part of it back then. But the doctors couldn't figure out what was wrong with me. But God knew. And he kept me. And that thing kept building and building. I kept having all these signs and symptoms, but didn't know what's wrong. I'm complaining to the doctors now. I'm getting frustrated with the doctors because I'm like, they don't know what they're doing. You're supposed to help me to get better. I'm getting sicker. You pumping with more medicine. This make me have all these side effects. I was just tired. I mean, I don't know if you've ever experienced it, but I know I have. Have you ever got so to the point that you're just so tired, man. I'm just tired. It's done. I'm tired. At one point, I was every day at the doctor's. I had an appointment every day of the week. It's like every day I lived at the hospital. I was like, they might as well make me a bed. But anyway, God had his hand on me, and here we are 6 years later after I was diagnosed. And here we go. So, I'm praying for all those out there who have any kind of illnesses, dealing with any kind of illness, especially those with the immune system. This is like life-changing, because this time I had to adjust. And I'm having to ask questions and find out how does everybody else do it? How do you adjust to changing your life in a way that you used to be so involved, so active, and you have to now take it easy, and you gotta. It's hard. It's not hard because I can do all things through Christ strengthens me, and all things is possible. But what I mean is the part of realizing that now I have to change my life. I mean, it's not saying I can't do anything. It's just saying now I'm going to take it a little more easier. I just can't just go like I was going. And so anyway, paying more attention to my body. I'm still adjusting. It's still a process for me. So if anyone has any suggestions, I humbly and openly accept them. Please comment. I'm asking you to please comment in the comment box down below. However you do it, I'm still learning stuff. Roll up, screen up, because I done comment on some people's stuff. So I know it's at the bottom of the screen. When you scroll up, it's there. So I'm asking for comments. It's been hard, and my body me want to go. It's like I want to get out. I want to go, and I just want to go and enjoy my life, and I can't right now. So, but anyway, God's plan, and this is a test, as I shared with you when I was in the nursing home, that God got something big planned. I don't know what it is. It's not for me to know. It's for me to walk in my faith and be that light, letting this disease, like, not beat me, but let God work his life through me because of it, showing the world that, hey, God Almighty is the only one that's got this. And I'm being joyful. I'm rejoicing because I'm still alive. For 3 doctors to say that, the one in 2013 when I was diagnosed, and my CPK count was 20,000 when I went in. I wasn't walking then. I had to have somebody to help me to walk. Okay. As I was going home, he said, someone sure is looking out for you up there, because nobody lives with a CPK count of 100,000. For you, those of you who do not know, polymyositis, or autoimmune disease, is in the category of lupus, rheumatoid, and MS. And sometimes you can have a cross between them, to where you can have several of each of them, which I have experienced. So it is in women. Men can have it too, but it's majority in more in African American women than it is in Caucasian. Also, infants from 18 months on up, so children can have it as well. There are other forms of myositis. There's dermatomyositis, and there's inclusion body myositis. And I believe that was the one that the men have. Some there, but I'll just leave it at there's a lot of other myositis. A lot of them I cannot pronounce, but at this moment, but I will come back with you with those pronunciations. Anyway, it's where your immune system attacks the striated muscles in your body. It stretched. Like with me, it attacked my vocal cords, the muscles surrounding my vocals. So that's why over the years my voice had gotten deeper, because I had a high voice, and now my voice is deeper, and it sounds rattly. And there's times that, I don't know if you noticed, times I've done videos and it sounded like I couldn't even get a word out. I was breathy, airy, like I didn't know what was wrong. I thought I was just tired. I did not know that at that time it was attacking my muscles. I didn't know it was being active for these past 6 years. You see, I have not been under doctor's care because I was told that, it was okay. It was all right now. And this was in 2013. So I wasn't on doctor's care. I was told I didn't have to come back. And so for the last 6 years, I've just been taking care of other things that was wrong with me. You know, the high blood pressure, the diabetes, my weight. So anyway, but here we are, and then another doctor say the same thing, that he's basically surprised that I'm still living. But you know, that's the God I serve. That's God, and me wanting to live and take care of myself and do His will, to be in His purpose, to do and share His word, be the light for Him. You know, not for me. Nothing that Darlene do is for her. But I just wanted to share with you about what's going on with the polymyositis, and also make awareness that May coming up, Lord's willing, is polymyositis month. And we'll be making awareness throughout the community about polymyositis. And I'm also asking each of you to do the same, to make awareness. You know, there's going to be some posting, so you know, you share those posts, share them, make awareness in your communities as well about this disease, because a lot of people have it now and they're being misdiagnosed. You know, a lot of doctors are not familiar with polymyositis. So it's good to take ownership of your own health, because doctors know their body better. They know their body like we know our bodies. They went to school, but they don't know our body. They're not feeling what we're feeling. We can tell them the symptoms all day long, but they're going to go by what their book tells them. But that's not the same, because I'm feeling something that you know nothing about. And you can't tell me there's something wrong with me here when you don't know. So I'm just asking everyone, I'm challenging you to please start paying attention to your bodies. Write down what's going on with you from day to day. Share it with your doctors. Ask them questions. Don't let your doctors just tell you something and you don't question back and you just say, okay. So don't do that. And research. Find out some things that's going on about your pains, and then write it down and ask them, what about this? What about this? You know, start asking questions, start researching. Pay attention to your medications that you're getting. You know, don't just take stuff because if you're allergic to something, some doctors think that just a little fraction of it in there won't hurt you. But if you're allergic to something, you're allergic to something. It doesn't matter if it's a fraction or a pea. It's still going to harm you better than help you. So I want you to I'm challenging you to take notice of your bodies, of what it's going through. Notice the changes. Pay attention to any lumps, any I don't want to call them freckles, but moles. Pay attention to moles that pop up. You know, I know they say at times that moles are signs of certain things, and I pay attention to the moles that pop up all over. So ask questions about those. If you're tiredness, if it's more fatigue, everything, just talk to your doctors. And always try to get a second opinion. Always get a second opinion. I know we get with one doctor that's good. We've been with him for years. He started out with your mom and he's still going strong, so he knows the whole family. But yeah, it might be, but time changes, and there's nothing wrong with having a second opinion. It doesn't mean that you can leave him if you feel like he's doing his best. But if he's not helping you and pumping you with medicines and you're not getting nothing but sicker, unless you want to be sick. I mean, I don't see anybody who wants to be sick. So I know for the last 2 years, I've tasted what it felt like to be pain-free. I've tasted what it feels like to be able to move and jump and run and just feel like I'm 20 years old again, but with more wisdom and knowledge. Man, it felt good. And you think I want to go back to being on all these medicines, and that's not me. That's not my identity. Nor is that wheelchair, nor is that walker. So anyway, I think that's about it. So I will let you know about how things go with after I see the last doctor, and I will let you know all that they said. And but again, I'm asking you two things. One, to pay attention to your health and challenge yourself. And two, go to my Facebook page and donate to it's Blue Nadia is on my page, Darlene Shelton with a T. And you see my picture, and donate. Any amount will help. Small, it doesn't matter. It all goes together collectively to get to the goal. So stem cells is what I want to do. I'm gonna go, like I said, I'm gonna talk with the doctor Monday, and therefore we'll keep you all updated on that. So my endurance, I still gotta get better, not pushing myself. I see myself doing a little bit more, but still I get tired and have to run to the chair to sit down because my place is very small, and I can't move the wheelchair in the kitchen, so can't get the walker because the walker is too big. So I have to stand, and then I run back to the table to sit down. But by that time, I'm short of breath and I'm flapping all over the place, and that means that I overdid it. So I just wanted you to know that is still the same. And I use my walking stick too, and I hold on to the furniture because a lot of times I forget my walking stick. And so my furniture is big enough in the one bedroom apartment that I can hold on to that or the walls to get to where I need to go. My life is not stopping. That's a no. This is one thing. I am a determined person. I always spent all my life coming up. I was determined because I've always heard what I can't do. Okay? I was always shorter than my peers. So I always had muscle issues that I couldn't do the things that they did. Finding out why now. And I always had to work extra hard and trying to do something. And the one thing that couldn't nobody take from me was school. I love school. And you couldn't tell me I couldn't have my education. So I'd stay in school right now year round if there was grants out there where I can go. I know there's grants out there, but I don't want no loans. But I love school, but I also like to use what I learned. So, but anyway, I'm a determined person. This would not stop me. I will live in the Lord's purpose and His will for me. I will be glorifying Him and pleasing Him, nobody else. And whatever the test is, it's going to glorify Him. It's going to glorify Him. And everything that my heart's desire that I've been asking the Lord for ever since I was a little girl, I've seen a lot of that come to happen. And man, just to see that, I go back and read my notes from way back when, maybe from the 80s and early 90s, that I found the things that I wanted to do. And I'm like, wow. And these things were still embedded in me from child on up. Or something that like right after when I graduated, 16. And my heart's desire, and I'm seeing things happening. It's just showing up. It's coming into play. It's manifesting. And all through my life, even though I have had pains, I've always kept going, but not by myself. God has been keeping me, and I thank Him for that. I praise Him for that. I give Him glory for that. And now we have a name to this, and it would not keep me down. I'm going to get better. I'm going to work on myself. I'm not going to be that stubborn person everybody saying, Darlene, you're stubborn. You're not doing the doctor say. I'm like, yes, I am. But I just think it's too slow. You know how you just want stuff to happen. I'm like, okay, you want me to do these little bitty steps, do this leg, I'm like, I don't want to get to the machines. That's taking too long. I want to go. I'm ready to get out of this house. Summer's come. I want to be my grandbabies. I don't want to be in this wheelchair during the summertime. I ain't trying to be on this walker. I ain't trying to be on that cane. So I'm like, come on, let's just give me all you got. I can do it. And they're like, no, take it slow. Take it easy. Rest. Relax. I don't know how to relax. I don't. I'm serious. Y'all laughing. I mean, are you shaking your head? No, you don't believe me? Believe me, I don't know what relaxation is because I've always stayed busy doing something, not just to stay busybody. I wasn't a busybody. I was always busy doing something to learn and grow to help me to be a better me. And then to help me to help my children and my grandchildren or whoever else I come in contact with. That's the kind of busy I'm talking about. And then busy for the Lord, learning and growing and just sharing his word. So, but health-wise, going in that too, health and wellness, finding all the things that help. So, but anyway, I just want to share that with you. So, take care, and I will get back with y'all later. God bless each one of you. And remember, I'm sending prayer for all of us that's dealing with any kind of health issues. And I'm praying, just keep going. Don't give up. Don't give in. Keep going. And so I know a lot of y'all are on certain kind of medications. And I applaud you for taking and even doing the new ones that they come out with. And if it's working for you, I'm so happy. But you keep working on yourselves and keep motivating each other. There's a group out there. We motivate each other. So, but before I go, if anybody, these microfoods, like I said, 100% organic. They're 99, 100% pure or 99.9% pure, either or 100, but they're 100% organic. So if you ever want to, you can go to D Shelton. That's D as in deer, SHELTON MYWAKAYA.com. And that's dshelton.mywakaya.com. And you can check out this turmeric and ginger. So this is for inflammation. And as I was told, this is what helped me not have the inflammation during the polymyositis. And this has helped with a lot of things. So if you can Google and see what turmeric does, and you can Google and see what ginger does. But baby, when you put both of these together, that's a powerhouse. I tell you. And it's delicious tea. You can put a little bit of, just a smidgen of a little honey, raw organic honey, okay? Everything unrefined. And and put a little bitty of real, so a little splash of lemon. If you don't like the taste of the turmeric, but I like the taste of turmeric, so I drink it like that. Because use a 4th teaspoon of this and a 4th teaspoon of this together in purified water or alkaline water. So, drinking alkaline water, unrefined things when we prepare our meals. We do like unrefined coconut oil. And please read those coconut oils. There's one time I had to pick up coconut oil and I thought it was unrefined, and it wasn't. So it has to be unrefined. Ghee butter, GHEE, is good for a lot of things. And it's great to cook with. You can make your own salad dressing with it. I've done that, and it's really great. So ghee butter, grapeseed oil, anything that's high in heat content, unrefined, used to prepare your meals. But in butter, if you're going to use butter, use real butter. The sticks that your mama had in that yellow and blue thing, the 4 sticks. Make sure it's real butter, not that olive oil, margarine, none of that. It's got to be real. Also, just be mindful. Eat fruits and vegetables. Eat plenty of that. Things that are good for the muscles, like bok choy, beets, are good for that. Just an exercise. Some people say, "Oh, I don't have to exercise. I take supplements," and that's not true. You have a body that to maintain. We have a body, and exercising every day. And it's good that we start telling like young people this to get in the habit of it, because young people think they're fine, but they don't realize they're gonna be our age one day, and they need to be taking care of their bodies now. So you stress that to your children, your grandbabies, your grandbabies, and if you in a way where you can exercise with them, do that. So whenever I have mine, I exercise with mine, show them stuff to do, and try to help them to see that this is what you need to get in a routine with, so that when you get older, you won't be weak here and here, and these muscles don't get used, or certain muscles that you didn't even know, like for instance our butt muscles and our hip muscles. We don't use those. That's why we flop down in seats, I found out, because you don't have no control over that. So you got hip exercise, butt exercises or stretches to strengthen those areas, so you're able to do a lot of things. So anyway, just continue to do that, and remember that you do have to exercise. Maybe not every day. Don't make that mistake that I did back in 2017. I was exercising too much, but you can walk, exercise one part of your body one day, skip that, exercise the other part. But do something. Stretches, you can do stretches every day. You can do that every day. So that'll help with strengthening you more. So, but anyway, that's all I have to say on that. And like I said, I will let you know. And please, again, like I said, May is coming up, and we want to make awareness of polymyositis throughout the communities. So, talk with you more. Good night.